Well, that is perfect, right down the middle. What a nice way to get the day started. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Oh, he made it. What a start to this round. An eagle here at the first hole. And if that is a harbinger of what's to come, he may be in for a special and memorable round of golf. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee. But this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. And a great tee shot there, coming off the eagle at 1 in the fairway and looking for more at number 2. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, good solid par there after the opening eagle. Stays 2 under through his first 2 holes. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. from about 8 feet. Okay, put a couple of squares around that one on the scorecard. It is a 3-putt and a 6 here at the par 4. We come now to our first par 3 of the round. It is the downhill 228-yard fourth. The biggest issues to contend with here: greenside bunkers both left and right, as well as a difficult runoff area over the back, making par a challenge when tee shots miss the mark. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. The fifth is a par 4 at 480 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the right as it runs parallel to Sunset Boulevard and features an expanded landing area since the most recent redesign. 2 front bunkers protect a green that's been restored to its original Thomas and Bell configuration. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. This is a 9-footer. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that. So he will finish that off. It's a bogey 5 here at number 5. It's believed that just about every great course in the world features one par 4 under 350 yards, allowing for multiple playing options. On the North course, it's this one, the 6th. This hole checks in at just 325 yards and is one of the great risk-reward holes on this course. Long hitters can have a go at the green, but doing so brings in all manner of obstacles that are avoided when playing for position off the tee. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. Turning south, we come to as long a par 3 as you're going to find in major championship golf. The 7th hole here checking in at a full 284 yards, all you want. Oak trees lining this secluded section of the golf course, and players will have the option of landing their tee shots shy of the green on the short grass and running them onto the putting surface. This is a tough test. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The best birdie opportunity of the day is right here at the 547-yard par 5A. Tee shots will most commonly wind up settling at the bottom right side of the sloped fairway, making the second shot the key. Most players will look to bend something right to left around the big tree and hope they can run something up to the green while avoiding the barranca left and bunker right. Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result.
They'll need to get all of this one, 200 yards, the second shot.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
"15 feet away." Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunker short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And so often players can focus so much on the break they forget about the slope. This has to be hit a little firmer than normal.
Yeah, that's a pretty good effort right there. We've seen others leave that putt much shorter than that. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4-10. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second. Now, going to have to try and get this out and let it run. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Okay, so not what he was looking to do once he got on the green. That's the Cobra, a 3-putt 6 here at the par 4. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those two front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. He might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just carried much too far. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, two jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So going well up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down.
Just got hung up on the fringe. Really, it was actually a well-hit shot. Just carries a little more. Result would be so much better.
Nah, that needed a little more firmness up the slope. Oh, no. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. The 14th is the last of the par 5s here on the North Course, and it is also the longest, measuring at 623 yards. Players will need to avoid a section of 3 right-side bunkers off the tee, and bunkers once again become an issue up near the green with a large front bunker to carry, as well as smaller bunkers left and right.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it, but try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Almost a great shot. Just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt. Still make 4. Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
This will pick up pace as it goes down this slope, but more importantly, it's going to work its way from left to right.
Well, a much better result here than the snowman on the last hole. That's par. Part of the great design here at the Los Angeles Country Club is the variety of challenges golfers are faced with. Here we follow the longest hole on the course with the shortest, the 124-yard par 315. Players, of course, will note the bunkers that ring a good 70 to 80% of the green. But the most distinctive feature is the bump in the middle of the green that must be factored in when deciding where to land that tee shot. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The final three-hole stretch of long par fours begins here with the 542-yard 16. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design, and its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with two more up near the large green. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Second shot, good look at the green.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
This is a 13-footer.
Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. No problem with that. On now to statistically the toughest hole on the course in the 2023 U.S. Open, the par 4 17 at 520 yards. This hole played nearly a half a shot over par for the week, so just making a 4 here means you're gaining a half shot on the field. That is, unless you're Scotty Scheffler. He holed out from the fairway for eagle in round 3.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
The closing hole here on the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a stern test at 492 yards. Bunkers must be navigated off the tee before setting up an approach that shows off the stately clubhouse beyond this 18th green. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
Yeah, that's a good putt from there. A little short, but not too bad. Okay, in for a bogey 5 here at 18. And that means this will be a round of 76. Now from Orlando, Florida, and Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Rich Lerner here at the 18th Tower. Frank Nobilo is with me as well, but we're going to get right to it as they're about ready to get this one started. So 9 holes is the choice here today. Let's get things started here at the par 4 first. And that's a good start to this match. This tee shot squarely in the fairway at this opening par 4.
That head cover on the driver might just be an ornament today. I think you're going to see a lot of freewoods.
And that is into the front left bunker, 1 of 4 ringing this first green. Now the approach here at number 1, Frank, what's he looking at?
A nice high, soft landing second shot would be ideal here. There's a little bit of a ridge in this green. Don't really want to be going long here. Those 2 bunkers, never easy coming out of those and downhill.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the 3rd shot. Well, that's out. That's the important part, but this is well short of where it needed to be. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Okay, just a par, but that will at least guarantee no worse than a tie here on this hole. This remaining for par to tie the hole. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and that'll mean this match will remain tied after 1 hole. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second, Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
You can see the body language trying to get that one to stay, but it'll make its way into that rough left of the green. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. Now a second to this par 3. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
He's not going to be real happy with that. Wow.
Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that is going to win the hole.
Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green.
Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. 174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second.
Took the risk, flew the ball all the way back to the back of the green there. This is a great shot.
Second shot here at the third.
One of the narrowest greens at Bay Hill. Water, as you can see on that left side. So for the faint of heart, you're going to miss, if anything, to that right side. And that's exactly where they put a little bunker. So be very straight on the second. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yes, that would put the pressure on the match. That's in for a birdie.
4 feet now for birdie.
And that's going to tighten things up just a bit. That lead going to fall from 3 to 2 up. 561 yard, par 5 fourth. Frank, a chance to make 4 and maybe even an eagle 3.
Yeah, that green's just raised a little bit. So if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage.
Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. such a short chip shot. Now a long putt for par.
About 17 feet on this putt.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. All right, so just a bogey, but that'll be good enough to at least get a tie here and still possibly even win the hole. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. This is going to remain a difference of 2. Frank, at the 4th, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go.
Okay, things have been a little shaky here on this front side, but a few more drives like that could help right the ship. Okay, not much to fault so far. An early 2-up advantage, and that drive safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
157 yards left, hole cut right in the middle.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
$18-footer. Right around 6 feet here for birdie.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And he's going to move out to a 1-up lead.
Frank, talk to us about the 6th hole here at Bay Hill. Intimidating to look at as
I don't want to talk about it, Rich. I don't like the look of the hole. It's too tough. It intimidates everybody.
I can't imagine what players would be feeling walking up to this tee box.
Yeah, stand there. You'll find out.
Okay, trying to build on that early run-up advantage, and that's going to wind up in the short grass. This started toward the left side. Yeah, that's a good shot. Not up there near the green like some folks we know, but a very solid drive here at 6. Well, if you've got a 300-yard shot in the bag, this is where you want to use it. This, likely a layup, though.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. We need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. A lot of green to travel here, but this is for birdie. This from 7 feet. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. That's important there. He could not afford to fall too far behind early, and he's back to 2 down. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief, and you come to the par 3-7.
It still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
And that's going to be too strong. It is into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green. And that is going to wind up in the front right bunker here at 7. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And with it, he'll claim a 1-up lead. Now at the 8th, and Frank, this really is a clever design, fun hole to play.
Very pretty hole. That bunker down the left, just over 300 yards. Ideally, you just work it off that bunker.
This one working up the right side. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Okay, good position there, right side of the fairway. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. Uh-oh, that might not be enough. Yeah, that is into the water in front of this 8th green. So now after the drop, time to try again.
The hard work's coming up. It's a long way away.
Okay, that's acceptable there. A 2-putt has to be the name of the game here. This, a long one for birdie. "14 feet to the hole.
Are you kidding me? That looked like it was in.
How does that not go in? That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And that's important there. He could not afford to fall too far behind early. He's back to 2 down. Frank, always nice to get in a round here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, the house that Arnie built.